Hey guys, today I got a 2002 Yamaha Grizzly 660 that I'm going to be, I'll show you and give a test drive, all that. So this one's not in bad shape, does have a little broken fender there, but for a 2002, it's overall in pretty good shape. This has got 27 inch, I believe, ITP 589 mud and snow tires. No, they're 28 inch ITP. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of room left, so you couldn't go much bigger. These are pretty big tire, but I'll show you how it goes. And these are great looking machines. A lot of people like the Grizzlies. There's a huge fan club. I am a big fan of a Grizzly. My neighbor bought one brand new 660 when it came out, this model right here, and I just fell in love. I ended up in 2008 I bought a Grizzly 700, which is very similar to this. But all right, well, anyways, let's get on and take it for a ride. All right, so let's hop on this thing. So hopping on it, it's definitely a big ATV. It's comparable to a Polaris Sportsman. I think that's where Yamaha went with this when they came out with it to compete with the Sportsman 500, because at the time that's as big as Polaris made. So you got a key switch here, on switch. You can see your digital display light up. This one's got 2,300 miles. And then, so when it's cold, you do have a choke on this. It's carbureted, but it's warm right now, so we'll just hit the button. As you can see, fires up instantly every time, just like that. This thing runs great. Over here is your gear selection. You got low, high, neutral, reverse, and park, which I do like a park in the transmission. So throw her in high range, send it. So now this has 28 inch ITP mud tires. They are very heavy, but I mean, this thing has plenty of power to carry them for sure. Now this, if it had stock tires on it, which are 25 inch, and they usually run the Dunlop, they're very light tires, and actually this has got steel wheels on it. The Grizzlies usually come with aluminums, but somebody put the ITP rims on this too. And this thing it's such a sporty machine for being a sport utility machine. This is very sporty. It'll actually, if you want to wheelie it, wheelie's no problem. It still's got good power with these heavy tires. You're just not gonna play with it as much. So we'll come up to this. So we do have low range in the transmission. We got two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. So try it in four-wheel drive. It probably will make it up, but it depends on the tire. So what we're doing is we're just spinning that tire. This one's making contact to the ground. So what we have on this is a four-wheel drive lock. It locks all four tires in, and now it'll climb right up it. The only downfall with this is man, it's got some wicked heavy steering when you have all four tires locked in. So we don't want to run it like that all the time. Most of the time with these tires, you can run it right in two-wheel drive. So I always forget, when you go from reverse to back into neutral, you gotta hold the brake, otherwise it locks you out of it. Safety feature, I guess. So as far as comfort, this thing is like The seat's real nice. The handlebars are right where I'd want them. Gas tank is pretty big. Plenty of room back here. It's got the nice steel racks. One thing, so if you're comparing it to a Polaris Sportsman, it's not going to ride quite as good. It's pretty close, but alright, so yeah, back in 2.0 drive, and so obviously these big heavy tires they're gonna make the ride a little rougher, so this probably does ride a little better than what I'm experiencing right now. It's not bad, it's just not as cushy as, you know, say it's Sportsman. These Grizzlies, single cylinder, 660, liquid cooled. They got a 5-valve design that they went with on, I think the 700s did away with that, but this one's got 5 valves, which is kind of strange, same as the Raptor 660. I'll try to get away from these there. Alright, yeah, so, you know, very sporty machine. It'll move right along. Plenty of ground clearance. I think, I mean, this one's a little higher than stock, but stock, it's probably around 11.5, 12 inches of ground clearance to the center, which is very good. This Grizzly's got a nice little bark to it, exhaust. I like obviously like the sound of the V-twins better, but for a single cylinder, this sounds pretty good. It's a little mucky through here, but mucky and plenty of rocks, so get to try out that diff lock, I'm sure. Yep. There. What a difference that differential lock makes. I mean, it goes anywhere you point it pretty much when that's locked in. Take it out so I can steer. Oh, it's getting a little grown up, hard to see. So this is low range right here I'm in. You know, this is a good speed, or a good gear selection for this speed. I'm not sure what it can do as far as but we can sure try it. Looks like I'm easily doing 18 miles an hour right there in low range. The only problem with driving through this kind of stuff is all the sticks. They go right up and get into your CV boots, which is not good. Not good at all. So, yeah, I've drove a Grizzly stock before, and with the 25-inch tires, you don't use low range too much, but these do take a lot of power, and you're better off to use low range. Now, the Yamaha has what they call the Ultramatic transmission. Basically, it's a wet clutch system, CVT, and this is probably, honestly, it's probably on its original belt. It's only got 2,000 miles, but it's, 2002, so, and it's 2022 right now, or 21, but, so, as we're going down this hill, I just want to show you, I am in low range, but it's got wicked good engine braking. This thing will crawl down a mountain, and you don't even have to use your brakes, which are nice. As far as brakes go, you do have separate control of your front and your rear, so that's nice. Alright, so we'll get on a little faster pace, throw her in high range, and then when we come to the end there, I get to the road, I do a top speed test, see what we got. If I remember correctly, it was around 64 miles an hour, my other machine, and maybe it was 62, somewhere in there. So we're just cruising along 27 miles an hour right now. It's really a great cruising machine. These big tires tend to wander a little bit, but they're not really made for road traveling. They're made for, I think the guy had a plow on this, so I think he was plowing for most of its life, so that's probably why he has the big tires on it. Or maybe he was playing in the mud, who knows. So right there, that's all she's got. Now that goes pretty good. Got 40 out of it right there, and that's what it says on the speedometer. I think we're probably going a little faster than that, just because of the size of the tires. They're a little bigger, so the speedometer isn't calibrated for them. Alright. Oh. Get under this chain. Okay, right here. And now 0. Full throttle. $54, $55. I'll let off it a little bit here, and then I'll tromp on it when I get to the end. And let's see what we get. 52, 4, 55, 56, 57. Looks like that's about it. 57 miles an hour. I got the GPS running on the GoPro, so we'll see what the actual speed is. Could be a little faster than that, but well, there. That is the end of my little review and ride. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, and you like to see other four-wheelers, used ones maybe that you're in the market for or something, you just want to get somebody's review on them, check out my channel. I got plenty of other machines there. Alright, thanks for watching.